welcome. Hello, hello, hello.
We are back in our favorite place.
Yes.
Back in the building.
Back in the building.
Back on camera.
Yes. You know, that's what we love.
Yes, we do. We actually love Love and Hips TV.
We do. We do.
So welcome to the show, y'all. We have a great show today.
We need the horns. Boom, boom. Where the horns at? Hey.
Oh.
We got legends in the building.
Yes, we are interviewing Pretty Rico Bands today, y'all. Hey.
Boom, 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 boom.
So we are looking forward to talking to him and getting some tea on what's going on with him.
Yes, I need all the juice.
And,
Literally.
You know, we're gonna get into that shortly.
Okay.
And we're gonna get into what's going on in our lives like we always do. You know?
Well, I guess let's talk about Miss Juicy. Like, shout out to, Miss Juicy. We're definitely praying for her.
Oh wow! So Miss Juicy is in the hospital.
Yes.
Ill right now. It's said that she is in a coma. So we are praying for you, Miss Juicy, baby.
Yes, we are.
And we want you to pull through, and we know that you will. You got a lot of people praying for you. So we looking forward to her being back doing what she does best.
That's right. And also, what's the country music star that passed yesterday?
Oh,
is that Judd?
No, Naomi Judd.
Naomi, yeah.
Naomi Judd, yeah.
And she was about to get
they said
her star on the Hall of Fame.
Yes, yes.
Literally, she was just about to get it.
They really ain't went into detail. But
Yeah.
They were saying it was mental illness related. So it just goes show
that
you
mental
what
illness.
people going through,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Because right now, it's just a stressful time for a lot of people. So mental illness leads to other things, heart attack, stroke, everything. So
it does.
Praying for the Judd family.
Absolutely.
And, yes.
So
we both sighed at the same time.
It is because
there's so much going on.
It's so much going on in life. You hear it all the time. A lot of people say, "Oh, life is so precious. Live it to the fullest. 1 minute you're gone, you're here today and gone tomorrow," and it really don't hit you until it's somebody that's close to you. Yeah. When it's really close to you and it really hit home, then you really realize, like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah.
Like, literally. For those that know, my brother passed.
Yes,
thank you. He had a heart attack, 43 years old. So it's just like 1 minute I was literally just talking to him, literally, and then it's like the next minute, like you never think that would be the last time that you speak to your loved one. So, for me, it's just been a wake up call. Like I've been very, emotional. I love everybody, but it's like now it's just like, oh. Like it's like the fire is up under my ass now. Like, wait, okay, it's time to really make some moves because I put a lot of stuff off. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, I got to do it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But
sometimes when things like this happen to you, it's also a time for you to reflect and pull back away from. You gotta,
I can't.
I know.
Yeah.
Because keeping yourself busy kind of helps with the situation, and helps with, just it's a coping mechanism. But sometimes you really do have to pull back and take some time for yourself too, which we had that conversation.
We did, and like I said, me being in school and I'm on the dean's list. Thank you. So girl, just trying to have 3.8 GPA. You heard? Okay. But just trying to stay focused. Not only that, like I said, of course, y'all know that my son did sign to, commit to go to college. So we're actually planning to go to Kansas in another week. His graduation is that same week, and his graduation party is that next week.
So he's leaving. When is he going to actually leaving to go to
It's going to be in July.
Okay.
He's going to actually leave, and I'm already frustrated by that. But, it's just so much going on. It's like you don't have time to stop. Well, I can tell you for me, I don't have time to stop and breathe right now. Like, I got to keep going because it's so much going on.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you do finally get pushed through all of this, you have to take some Kim time.
We going to, was it J. Juice?
Oh,
is that the spot? I need to go one way and get real naked, and y'all need to massage me and leave me alone.
Girl, Anna called me up and asked me if I go to the spa, and I was like,
I know.
I couldn't go with her. I think it was this. Well,
it was this weekend.
Yeah. So. And I couldn't go, but we're going to have to take a girls' day and go do that.
Girls' day, can we fly somewhere?
I'm ready to go.
I need to fly
You
somewhere.
didn't go with us last time, but we didn't go back to Florida, back to Clearwater. We had so much fun and we just chilled. You know,
I need that. I need to be around positive vibes. I do.
So, and what we do, we go get some footage for y'all because we gonna cut up real bad, okay? Real bad.
This one cut up too much.
I do, because when I'm out, away from, like you said, the hustle and bustle of work and home, my playtime is seriously my playtime. I'm gonna act the whole fool as much as I possibly can, legally.
Yeah, legally.
Legally. Okay?
Please, Lord, legally. Yes.
But man, what's going on with
What's going on with you?
Pretty much just been on work mode. It's like I had to take a day because I was working like just incessantly because y'all know Toy the nurse, so I've been busy with work there, and I also work for an agency, PRN, so I've been doing a whole lot of just working to do some stuff in my house. I had chilled for a minute and hadn't been doing things at the house, but now I got some more projects and stuff that I'm working on. One is my home office, so y'all will be hearing about that coming up soon, so I can get struck back on doing what it's doing, and so that's basically y'all just trying to figure out what I want to, putting everything in order, strategically planning what I want to do next in my life. School is in the cards for me too, but I'm not exactly sure whether I want to further myself in healthcare or go another direction. So I'll have that figured out soon.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. Healthcare, you never lack for a job.
Well, that's true, and I'm always going to be a nurse in some capacity. I'm not sure if I want to do it full time anymore. I've been doing it for 18 years, and it's a tedious job. It's tiresome now, with COVID and everything that's out here. It's you work.
You're right, and you are a nurse, and I'm a supervisor in the healthcare field. Been a supervisor for a while. Been in the healthcare field. I mean, you probably been in there longer than me, but I've been in there over like 10, 15 years. So being a supervisor in the healthcare field, and of course trying to get my my bachelor's, because I do eventually I want to elevate in that. But also, it's like my dream and my vision. Of course, is my goal is of course TV and radio. But like you said, I've been networking with Route Runners, Media Girls Network, Def Jam. Like I really kind of been sticking my hand more in the industry. So it's just like, okay, a part of my life, I'm corporate, but it's like my life is going towards the industry. Like I'm networking a little more in the industry. So it's like I'm kind of like gonna sit back and just let God just determine, hey, whatever way God put me is where I go. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna stay in healthcare? That's my plan A. I'm gonna stay there. But if God say move, then hey, I'm gonna move. If God say jump, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go.
That's why I feel like I'm being pulled in a different direction.
Absolutely.
But we have talked about what's going on in our lives, so it is time for On the Beats with Toy Cherie, so we can see what's going on in this crazy world.
Let's see what tea you got for me today.
Elon Musk and Twitter reach a deal for sale. Elon Musk struck a deal on Monday to buy Twitter for roughly $44 billion in a victory by the world's richest man to take over the influential social network frequented by world leaders, celebrities, and cultural trendsetters. Twitter agreed to sell itself to Mr. Musk for $54.20 a share, a 38% premium over the company's share price this month. It would be the largest deal to take a company private in at least 2 decades. Former heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson had an incident on a JetBlue flight with an aggressive passenger who began harassing him and allegedly threw a water bottle at him. Video obtained by TMZ Sports shows Tyson repeatedly hitting what appears to be another passenger in the seat behind him. Both Mike Tyson and the man were detained by the San Francisco Police Department. Both were later released with the case pending further investigation. A Florida caterer and bride were arrested on charges of serving food containing marijuana to unsuspecting guests at the reception. The bride, 42, and the caterer, 31, were arrested this week on charges of violations of an anti-tampering law and delivery of cannabis, according to the Seminole County Sheriff's Department and court records. County firefighters and deputies responded to the February 19th event at a clubhouse in Longwood after guests reported getting sick or feeling strange, according to law enforcement affidavits filed in the case. Some people felt so ill they went to the hospital where they tested positive for THC. The food was also later tested positive for THC. Although arrested, the charging decision is still under consideration by the state prosecutor's office, according to a spokesperson from the state attorney's office. According to the New York Times, for months, some American and European leaders have foretold that the coronavirus pandemic would soon become endemic. COVID-19 will resolve into a disease that we learn to live with. According to several governors, it nearly has. But we are still in the acute phase of the pandemic, and what endemic COVID might look like remains a mystery. Endemic diseases can take many forms, and we do not know yet where this 2-year-old disease will fall among them. There's been a political reframing of the idea of endemic as something that is harmless or normal, says Lucas Engelman, a historian of medicine and epidemiology. But epidemiologists use endemic to mean something we should watch carefully, he said, because an endemic disease can become an epidemic again. Moderna seeks authorization for COVID vaccines for children under 5. Moderna on Thursday submitted a request to the FDA for emergency use authorization for 2 low-dose COVID vaccines for babies and children under 5. This is a highly anticipated step toward making shots available to the last group in U.S. society lacking access. As many as 75% of children have been infected with the virus since the dawn of the pandemic, according to a new study. Moderna's announcement will intensify pressure on the Food and Drug Administration to move quickly as parents, pediatricians, and politicians have become increasingly impatient about the lack of vaccines and treatments to protect young children. NeNe Leakes sues Bravo and Andy Cohen, saying racism was accepted on Real Housewives. Former star of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, NeNe Leakes, sued the companies behind the show on Wednesday, alleging that they fostered and tolerated a hostile and racist work environment. The lawsuit filed in federal court in Atlanta says Leakes, who is Black, complained to executives about years of racist remarks from fellow housewife Kim Zolciak Biermann, who is white, but that only Leakes suffered consequences. NBC Bravo and True Entertainment foster a corporate and workplace culture in which racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged, the suit says. Representatives for NBC Universal declined comment. Emails sent to representatives for the other defendants and Zolciak Biermann seeking comment were not immediately returned. Hey, it's your girl Toy Cherie. Make sure you all tune in to On the Beat with Toy Cherie, only on Love and Hips TV.
Okay, Toy Cherie.
Little Toy Cherie.
Little Toy Cherie.
On the beat with me. But yeah, so y'all saw what's going on in the world. Got NeNe, she's suing Bravo now, and people lacing the food at the wedding reception.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's banana.
That's crazy.
Girls, too much. People are just really losing their mind.
They are. But let's go ahead and jump into that hot topic so we can give people time to really think about their answer.
Yeah, so y'all can comment and, we'll do the comments. And
so what's the hot topic?
So the hot topic for today is, what is it?
Is there a man
or a woman from your past that you feel like they were the one that got away, and if so, why? So
if y'all feel like, now for men, y'all might can answer because we were just in here talking to Rico, so he definitely gonna answer first. But
it's a little harder
for women,
elaborate on that.
Yeah.
But we gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah, we kind of got like a simple answer. It's like yay or nay, but okay, we can elaborate.
So that's the hot topic. 470-251-4647. That's the number for you all to call in. We are about to get in on our interview, y'all.
Yes, we're gonna.
Rico Vance, he is here in the building.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, Pretty Rico.
Welcome to the show.
I am relieved that I got a voice right now because last night, I don't know, I think it's because I was partying too much.
Yeah.
I sound like, it's on my page, I sound like the Cookie Monster on my story. I'm like,
I saw that. He was like, I feel like the Cookie Monster. I was like, how you feel like a Cookie Monster?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I'm so glad to have you here with us.
Yes, I can't wait to ask you some questions. Yes.
Hey, man, disclaimer, I don't play.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Well, let's go. Let's go.
Now, we are no holds barred on here now. We get the questions out.
I'm a no holds barred person.
Okay.
That's my life.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go on and jump in. How is it that you went from Disney to where you are now? That is a true blessing.
Yeah, but it was all like luck of the draw, honestly. Because with Disney, when I was with Disney, I didn't think I was gonna get picked for one thing.
What was it that you were on?
Yeah, what you were trying to interview?
Well, the thing they're gonna put you where they want to put you with a Disney audition. Okay. You're not auditioning for specific things when you get there. They're gonna figure out what you fit when they like you. Okay. So I went there, and the way Disney is, it's a lot of people there and of kids and all types of things. Like, and you kind of feel like you're out of your league. Especially because I was always in a gospel type family. Like everybody in my family sings, and we always been up in the church. It's not the same as some of these people that come up reading sheet music and you know, acting class and stuff. So I'm doing the audition, and I was kind of just one of those guys that like I still kind of felt hood, as in like the way I'm black.
Right.
I wasn't like the black white guy. I was the black guy.
Yeah,
for real.
Black.
Yeah, but like I guess I wasn't threatening black, but I was like a cool black. So it kind of worked out. Then they started asking if I can dance, and then giving me scripts, and they kind of read your personality more than your delivery, because they know that you might not have done this before, but your personality tells everything.
Right, it does.
So Disney picked up, and then next thing you know, I did the Disney Channel rock show. I did a lot of the like TV, like. If it was a special thing going on like Halloween, I'm about to teach you guys a new dance, China and McLean's, calling all the monsters, like, you know, all that type of stuff. They put you wherever they need to put you.
Wow, that's crazy. So you had an agent to kind of like work this out, or how did you get into that?
Disney do one audition a year, and they randomly announced it the week before.
Wow. And you just said, let me just take a chance and I jump.
Yep.
So how old were you when how old were you when you did that?
16, 17. Right?
16, 17. Oh.
Okay. So had you always wanted to be in entertainment? You always.
Well, yeah. I just knew I didn't want to be a gospel artist like everybody wanted me to be.
Okay.
Because like, you know, I was like I said, I was a drummer. You know, my dad was the music minister. Okay. And I remember, I knew exactly the exact moment I knew I wasn't doing gospel music when they asked me to do a solo for the youth night. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. I came down like I was Usher, had the little vest on, I'm sliding down.
You finna perform.
And I saw the girls in the church screaming, but they forgot it was at church. I was like, they was screaming. Like,
you was like, oh, okay.
This is what I need. Like,
I can do this.
Like, this ain't about God no more.
And no tambourine, no nothing.
His attention is real.
Yeah.
Like, right then and there, I knew, I'm like, we're not doing gospel music. As much as I love the genre, this is not happening.
Yeah. Secular music, here I come.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. I was the corrupt kid in my family.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in D.C.
Okay.
I claim Orlando because I feel like I grew up there. As in, like, my friends, my first love, and my first everything. You know, everything that had to become whoever I was going to be came through Florida.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, you know, the way I talk, my slang is nothing about my slang. I don't sound like a person from D.C. If you know anybody from D.C., I don't sound like a person from D.C.
Yeah, you don't have an accent or nothing.
Nah, I'm not walking around yet, Mo. You know.
Yeah, none of that.
So I mean, like, so I claim Florida, even though I was born in D.C. as well.
Oh, okay. What part of Florida?
Orlando.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we like Orlando. See, you give me that. You got that southern swag to me. Like I would have thought you from the west side. Like you have that. Like me, I'm from Decatur, so I got that heavy, you know, country accent. It's kind of like
like you know, Orlando, like the whole south side. So like it's hard to say DC. Like no, you're not. Like nobody from DC think I'm from DC. If I go visit,
definitely not.
So your government name is Stefan Washington.
Yeah.
Dang, she done put your whole government. I hope they weren't looking for you, Rico.
I was funny. I sang at a whole wedding yesterday, and I sang at a whole wedding yesterday, and I like afterwards these girls like, oh, what's your name? Like Rico. They're like, no, what's your real name? I'm like, this is y'all pickup line. Y'all think this is y'all pickup line.
Yes.
That's what I want to call you. I'm like,
okay.
So where did Pretty Rico bands come from?
When I was making some music, because obviously with the acting and everything, Stefan Washington has always been the thing that's been running acting. Musically, I was making a lot of music. It felt like Florida. It felt like the South. Without like it felt like more like Miami almost, like the palm trees. It felt like good weather, and I was like, you know, this feel like Pretty Rico music. You know, you're joking like that, and I was like, you know, it can't be Pretty Rico without the bands. And at that point, I was like, I wanted to make that separation the way Childish Gambino did with Donald Glover.
Okay,
you can have the actor and the singer,
right?
So I wanted that was my separation right there.
Okay, you and your
so Pretty Rico band.
Yeah.
So, tell me about this new video because we're definitely gonna premiere your video. Tell me about Honey. Tell me how you come up with Honey.
That was me and my partner. We were just laughing about the idea because we was always talking about the Nick Cannon Love Don't Cost a Thing movie.
I love that movie.
And I just thought it was to be a good twist on it, except, at the time I was wearing a whole lot of pink because when I came out as Pretty Rico Bands, I wanted to make the first presence to be the lasting one. So I was I'm wearing, my whole wardrobe was pink. I'm talking about anywhere you would see me, clubs, everything, pink, everything. They were like, that's to get a pink hair. So you would know he got pink. That's Rico. Everybody know Rico. So I wanted that to be the first hit like that.
I see. Yeah. So I think we actually have the video, right? All right. So y'all, let's check out the new premiere, Honey.
You got that honey. You got that honey. Oh, you got it, baby. Something that'll drive a brother crazy. I'ma have to make you my lady, little bitch. Yeah. Good love, where you at? I've been looking for you. They say I'm hard to find in the street these days, but I bet it ain't true. I wanna see what it's hitting for. Put me in the game. Show me the other side I ain't seen. Better nigga change. Come and give me what you should. I can tell you from the hood. You challenge me to level up and you see me from my good. Don't you take your love away, cause I know it's what I need. I can tell you when it's right, cause it's the only thing that I like when you got me saying, so drip it down on me. Sweet and sexy cause you know. Don't let me calm down, just keep it stuck to me. She got the style to keep a nigga running back. Running from miles like a nigga run track. She keep it wild, I like when spontaneous. She got nice things, still might sing. Do what she want, you ain't worry, no. Just keep it 100, she won't walk with no door. That's what I needed when I saw her on the floor. That bad one, oh. Give me what you should. I can tell you from the hood. You challenge me to level up and you see me from my good. Don't you take your love away, cause I know it's what I need. I can tell you when it's right, cause it's the only thing that I like when you got me saying, so drip it down on me. Sweet and sexy cause you know. Don't let me calm down, just keep it stuck to me. I swear, you in your bag, baby. She makes me feel alright. Ain't no stopping. Till tonight. You know how you make me feel. She make me feel like I just got a deal with $1 million bonus. I'ma keep it real, kinda spoiled, so I'm getting everything I ever wanted. Everything ain't perfect. Yeah, it is. So I'ma keep it all the way 100. $1 billion love, everybody want their hands on it, but I know they all afraid to touch it. Fuck it, go on, make it say. So drip it down on me. Sweet and sexy cause you know. Yeah, let me calm down, just keep it stuck to me. So drip it down on me. Sweet and sexy cause you know. Don't let me calm down, just keep it stuck to me.
Hey, I love it. We like this. Wait, hold up. And that is the movie, huh? Yeah, I love that movie. I do. I do. I love the whole thing.
Redid that.
You did?
Yeah, it was just a fun video. The whole video was fun. That was like everybody really was having a lot of fun. That whole day was
y'all
fun.
Y'all look like y'all was enjoying it.
It was.
Wow.
How long did it take to shoot that whole video?
A few hours.
Yeah,
a few hours. Because it was all about getting everybody. We black people. Getting everybody there at a certain time.
Right.
You know, so you got to tell them an earlier time than they're really supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So, like, when that happened.
CP time.
Yeah. I expect people to, but then you got to beat the clouds. Because every time you want to do a video outside, I don't know, it always want to rain. So you got to beat the clouds just in case. I learned that from being in Florida. You be happy and then it's a full tornado outside.
It is. Just like that.
So you have worked with some great artists.
Yes.
And so you don't just sing. You actually write as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that.
Well, I mean, I became a writer because I didn't know any writers. You know, I didn't know no producers and stuff like that. So I was always doing stuff on my own. And then being in Florida, I got lucky by being with this indie label that was plugged with this guy that they wanted me to meet. His name was Static Major.
Okay.
And if anybody knows the history of who Static Major is, that man is one of the greatest writers of all time. God bless his soul. All of Aaliyah, all Pony, Genuine, like you just go down the list.
Classics, right. hit after hit. Yeah.
I'm young. You can imagine me just getting in there because Static took a liking to me, and being able to learn. You know, just listening to him. You know, watch. That's how I do my harmonies because I learned it from him.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't write many songs. I don't write many things down because I learned it watching him. You know, everything.
People you have written for.
Pretty Ricky is how I met through Static actually.
Okay.
You got to think Pretty Ricky, that first album, that whole Blue Stars, that was Static. That was all Static. You know, that's how I met Blue and everybody. And Blue was the person that took a liking the most out of the group, and he always looks out for me. So it's like, then I helped him write that. When they got back together, when Pleasure finally got back in the group, they dropped a record called Puddles, and I wrote that record with them. And then Blue kind of just kept throwing me work out there because that's what
that's
Blue,
love.
Yeah,
though.
that's what
that's
Blue
love.
did. He still before he went in, he used to just call me. Oh yeah, I saw this guy. He in Atlanta. I told him you got to write it though. So like that's how Blue do.
But that's love though. That's how you do it in the industry. It's like somebody that got you in the industry. Somebody they gonna shoot you work.
Yeah, and I got to.
When they see your skill set.
Yeah. So when I got here, I really wasn't trying to push being a writer. I was just trying to make it as an artist. And then at that time, Young Jock started managing me here.
Okay.
And They
JOC.
Yeah, like that was my brother. He's managing me for like 4 years. Not now, but he was my first 4 years here.
Wow, okay.
And that's how I kind of like, Teddy Riley heard the song. I flipped the I Like record.
Okay.
And then who was this guy? Like he started reaching out. And through Teddy, that's how, like it's funny because he was like, I also want you to work with this artist I'm working with right now. His name's Ray Lavender. But a lot of people don't know about Ray. I met Ray in Florida. It's just I was young.
He's been on the show.
Yeah, he's been on the show.
I was a young cat when I met Ray in Florida. So imagine him saying, I'm pretty sure I met him a few times, and like it all kind of came around. And Ray became more of a big brother to me than anybody. He still calls. We talk like 3-4 times a week. We actually got almost an EP done, honestly, right now.
And he finna drop a new one too, ain't he?
Every song you've been seeing him drop a new one.
Shout out to Ray, yeah.
So you still writing for it? Y'all writing together?
So you probably saw that Ray been posting like a Knock in the Boots flip.
Okay.
That's me and him.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's like both of us on that record.
Oh.
Yeah, he just it's a clip, so he only posted the version of his. I haven't posted him, but yeah, that's our record. We on that record together.
Oh yeah, y'all both got to come back. I need y'all to perform that one. Y'all both, we love Ray.
Yeah, we flipped them Knocking the Boots. We flipped the I Like record together because I put him on that first when Teddy liked it. Me and Ray got a lot of music, and we might as well just put a project out. We said that the other day. We was like, well, just do an EP, man.
So y'all heard it first. They finna do an EP.
Right.
So besides the music, let's talk about how did you get into this role? That was a major role. How did you get chosen?
Wait a minute, though, before we get into
what?
it, though, it's time for a little quick break.
Oh yes, okay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's time to take a break, baby.
Okay, we gotta take a break.
Gotta get your Ciroc real quick.
Okay, boo, we gotta take a break.
Let's talk about Stefan, the actor.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
All the team.
When choosing a magazine to get published in, always choose BBW Magazine. Our commitment to detail goes unmatched compared to other plus-size magazines in the fashion industry. BBW Magazine makes it easy for plus-size women to finally get published and to show the world their amazing achievements. Our magazine is very legible, and the photos are crisp and clean. The articles are up to date and ready for you to explore. Our staff promises to deliver to you a world-class experience when reading our magazine. So it's time to get published today in BBW Magazine.
Like you are my family or my brother already. You know, it ain't like we hang out all the time, which we might have to.
That's my bestie.
But music is uncensored, to a degree, whereas like radio, sometimes you can't really say how you feel about certain things because they're sponsoring the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like with music, is like, yo, this is how I feel about this, and you can't really change my mind on it. Whoop-de-whoop.
Your thing, yeah.
So do you battle? Like you rap battle, or you just freestyle?
I used to do the rap battles when I was hungrier and had more time, and it's not to say that I'm not as hungry now, but when you're trying to make a name for yourself, you'll do everything to make a name for yourself. So at one point in time, like the freestyle battles was huge, and I used to do a lot of those. Now they do those type of battles where like I know I'm gonna be battling you in 60 days, and I'm gonna write this rhyme, it's gonna go like this. I don't have that much time to put any energy into another person who's not me or my fam. You know what I mean?
Do you watch the other battles? Do you watch like the verses?
Because I was just about to ask you, how do you feel about the ULC?
Listen to Love and Hips TV show on your mobile device or wherever you listen to your daily podcast.
So we are back with Pretty Rico Bands in the building.
Throw them bands, throw them bands, throw them bands.
AKA Stephon Washington, the actor. That's what we are about to talk about now. His acting career. So
all eyes on me.
Get into it. All eyes on me.
All eyes on me.
Man, that was like the most ridiculous blessing that I just didn't think it would happen.
Absolutely.
Because I was, it's all about timing, right time, right place. I was there with a homie, just supporting him on some extra stuff.
Who the homie? Who
I don't even talk to him no more. He was a homie.
He's like, what they talk more?
You went in as an extra.
Yo, I just went in with him, just
chilling. Yeah.
And I'm chilling in the trailer, and I see the guy like this velour outfit, and I'm guessing that's who they have. It's Puff. So, but I'm stupid. I mean, I'm bored, so I'm roasting people, and I'm kind of like roasting them bad, like getting a nice little laugh about it.
Like you joning.
Yeah. I'm like really going on, like, he probably walking over to people like, hey, take that. I'm like really, I'm killing them. And like, I thought I was getting kicked off the set when they pulled me to the side.
They was like, come in, sir.
Yeah, because I was like doing the Diddy Bop and all that. And they was like,
Security didn't pull you
they're like, have you acted before? And like, by chance, Disney and all that, And they was like, he's like, I want you right here. He came and got me. And then came and got the other guy they had. Brought LT, that was the executive producer. Okay. And it was like a movie. You couldn't have written this. Like, so this is your Puff. But look at this guy right here. Like, I'm standing right beside this dude, by the way.
Okay, so you done stole his.
You stole his position?
He's like, he looked like Puff, but he looks like a younger Puff. Like, I had the curly hair. It was natural. I guess I look more like Puff from that era. And like the dude next damn near snapped when dudes was like, look at
like, wait a minute, homie.
Hold up.
Right.
And then dude, like LT got quiet, was like, okay, get them both sides. I'll be back. So that's when you getting us papers. Just like we auditioning all over again. My man's got come with it.
Hey,
I wasn't trying to steal
they
your part,
cut up though.
But
hey,
we here now.
This is the industry.
And honestly, I mean, I already know my mannerisms has already felt like Puff, like. And it was so easy to turn that voice on. It's like, I could easily snap it on, it's Bad Boy. We just here right now, you know. We just outside, trying to change the world.
On some chill, yeah.
I like this right here.
You
love is love.
Out of it because you were asked to play him again.
Yeah, for the Oxygen snap.
Notorious 101.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I actually hoped I would have had another one to tell you today, but I didn't get it. I was part of the last two that it was like they was trying to rush it. The last two actors that they were trying to get for Puff. Between me and another guy, I would have been gone already, though. It was for the Wu-Tang Season 3.
Okay.
But, I mean, they had called, like, last minute. I was like, hey, hurry up and do a video. But, yeah, I mean, hey, they still looking at me. I'm like, all right, y'all still looking at me as a pup.
Yeah. That's still good, though.
So you are an actor, songwriter, singer, just
producer,
all-around entertainer, producer.
A man of many hats.
What is your passion? It seems like music is, but it seems like you've got a love for the acting and cutting up.
It's off and on.
You might be a little bit of a comedian too.
it's off and on.
Entertaining.
Because when I'm on stage as a singer, like there's no better feeling in the world. Like I kind of like I don't even think I'm me. I don't know what happens. I black out, and I know that I give one of the best shows that you're gonna see. And I'm not even being arrogant about my showmanship. I just know I can crush a lot of people, and I know that. And I warn you too if you're on the stage with me before. Like, and if I book a lot of my opening acts. Because I like people that's really good. I want you to set the blueprint of this whole night because I don't want to be the only dope actor about
it. Yeah, and then everybody like.
I control my narrative, so I want everybody to go hard. I pick people that I know is going to be as good as me and have the same thought process as me. It's an organizational thing, but I still always warn them like I'm planning on destroying y'all. So I hope y'all come with this, like you know. So for me, like that's like my world. I love being on stage more than anything. But for us singers in this era of where we at right now, we don't get a lot of love as singers.
Yeah,
like it's a rap world.
Everybody rap world.
Until they see us live, like that's why I live on stage. Whenever I'm doing music, I try to tour as much as I can because we can sell you more on our show. But acting, it's an escape because I can be whoever I'm supposed to be,
right?
And I can like really like get into that character.
Get into character,
and that's the fun part about that. Like I can just start doing stupid stuff, like I'm standing on tables and stuff because I'm preparing for Puff and stuff in the middle of the club, climbing up, grabbing mic. I'm doing something ignorant. You know, I'm just like, yeah, bad boy, baby. Hey, pass me that over here. Like, you know, I'm being real obnoxious right now. I'm in character. I got to prepare for this. So I was like, you know, I love that escape.
So did Puffy ever say, how did you do? Like, did he ever say, yo, you killed that? Like, you really played me?
I was going to ask, have you met him?
Like, have you met him?
I met him through Jock.
Okay.
Remember when Bad Boy had that reunion tour?
Okay.
It was before the movie came out, though.
Okay.
So they had the reunion tour, you know, when they came to Atlanta, you know, bring on Jock out. You know, in your face.
Right.
So after that, we at the club, and Jock like, that's the, you know, and he brought him up. We just chopped it up, but it's the club talk. It's hard to really tell even what's going on in the club.
Yeah.
It's loud as hell.
Right.
And he's like, yeah. So, you know, like, he's like,
yeah.
But
so y'all can't really network.
We ain't really talking.
Yeah.
Like, but I haven't really actually met him since that, though.
Oh, wow.
All right. So it is actually time for our hot topic.
It is.
So we are going to get into that, and then we are going to get back into our interview with Pretty Rico.
Them bands.
Yeah, bands.
Them bands.
Don't forget the bands.
Don't forget the bands.
But yeah, so he gonna answer the question. He gonna be here with us till the end of the show.
Let's go.
It is there a man or woman from your past that you feel like they were the one that got away, and if so, why? So the phone number to call in, if you all want to call in just to talk to Pretty Rico, y'all can call in, or call in regarding the question, 470-251-4647. Of course, you all can comment online, and we'll shout y'all out. So.
We sure will.
We gonna start out with
our guest, honey.
Rico over here.
Yeah.
The man of the hour.
He'll answer if he that had somebody get away. And of course, we're gonna get into your personal business after this hot topic is over.
Oh yes.
We always gotta get in there.
So
what do you think? You can answer.
Go ahead.
I've had at least 2 to 4 get away.
Wow.
Like I mean,
2 to 4.
Yeah, 2 to 4.
God. I was about to say 1. You said 2 to 4.
Nah, it's a solid 2 to 4 because you gotta think as a guy, we're probably more active about relationships and being with people and stuff like that.
Y'all mess up more.
Yeah, and that means we mess up more. We got a lot of restarts and a lot of lucky bounces that we still mess up.
Okay.
I mean, I think one that always stuck out. I wouldn't say it was something I did wrong. It's just we met young, and we were together for years, and she felt like she didn't get to live her life, and I didn't want that then. But you can't stop somebody that feels that way. Like you know, as much as that hurts, like I didn't get a chance to be wild and be stupid and go do So that felt that was a bad pain. Even now, like I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with her. She has her kids now. Got a family. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Right.
But you always think, sometimes like,
what if?
Yeah, what if for that type of situation?
What about the other 3?
Well, the other one, I think females could probably understand this a little better, because I wouldn't say she got away because I never really had her. But you know how you got a choice and you end up choosing the wrong friend?
Yeah. Yes.
See, I get that like that.
And you be like, dang, why I choose you?
Right, because like and then you see the glow up as time goes with the friend, and like, oh my God.
Kick yourself in the tail.
I can't do it. Like I chose the wrong one.
Right, whole time.
So yeah, she got away.
Yeah.
The third one I would say, and that's the one I would say, from the one that left me when she was trying to get herself together, it was because we grew apart because we've been together so long. I started talking to someone else, and it was scary because we had connected so quickly. Like it was just too perfect. It was like, and it made me push her off because I'm just getting out of this situation that was like I was with this girl for years, and she's pushing me away, and then you're welcoming like, but I want you here, and that was like the rush of it. Like I didn't want to feel like a rebound in the situation. But it could have worked out. You never know.
So your answer is yes. You done let a couple get away.
Yeah, I can't say it won't happen again.
So if they came to you now, would you be ready?
Nah.
Oh, that's it. Pass is pass.
It's not even that. I'm just not the same person anymore I was back then. You know, like especially for my lifestyle. Like I'm outside. It takes a different type of person to be with me these days. Like it takes a type of patience to be with me these days.
Yeah, he let me know a couple times. I was like, what? 6 o'clock in the morning. He outside.
Yeah, now you got to be patient with an entertainer. But I wasn't completely in my entertainment mode until I got to Atlanta. This place is like L.A. It'll change.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
it will. It's a black Hollywood.
Yeah, so you got to think.
Well, for me,
what's your answer, Toy?
You know, I actually put a little thought into this one. When it was pitched, I was like, well, you know, not most women are gonna be like, no, because we feel like we didn't mess up in the relationships most of the time, or so they messed up. So likely they want us back, and we're not seeking to have them back. But I have a situation of somebody that he was my close friend, and it's like I think we were like dibbling dabbling with the idea of should we take it into something else, and we never did. And now he's in it, he's doing his thing, he's in a relationship, you know, we both been in relationships, we still are very good friends, but the idea of what if, it still comes to mind. It's like, how come we didn't try to see if we could possibly be a couple since we are such good friends? So that's the only incident that I can say in my life that I feel like somebody got away from me. Because he really is a good guy. So it's like, could he have been my guy?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, you know me, I'm the man of the group.
Yes, girl.
So, you know, me personally, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say no. Because I'm a Capricorn. So once I'm done, I'm done. You know? Once I invest, I invest. I love hard. I'm very passionate. I may be very hardcore, but I'm very passionate. I love very hard. So for me to give you my energy, and then I'm just like, if it didn't work, I believe in things happen for a reason. So it didn't work. But on the flip side, it's been a couple of good guys that has tried to talk to me in the past, and I kind of shoot it. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I shoot it. So it's like now you see them, they got a girl, or they married, or they got kids, and then you be like, oh, y'all, like you just said, like you look back, you like, oh, that could have been me. And I mean, my little smart mouth sometimes, I'm like, oh, you got him on default, because if I would have said yeah, it would have been with me, you know? If I really would have pushed the issue, he would have been with me, baby girl. But I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna let you have that, because hey, it must be meant to be. But you know, hey, it is what it is. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm a person. My love language is you got to talk to me. You got to communicate with me. So I need consistency. If you really want to be there, you're gonna keep pursuing me. A lot of men these days don't believe in pursuing.
No.
They because there's so many other women that they ain't gotta pursue.
But see, I like that. Like, I love that they don't know how to do that, because like my game is killing right now because of that. Like, I'm an R&B dude out here in these streets, so it ain't just dinner out here. You know, I'm putting you on the new music, and
you singing to them. You winding down.
I'm letting you hear artists that you ain't know existed and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you like,
ooh. Lullaby.
Yeah, I'm always you hearing stuff from artists that you never heard of. Like, oh my God, I'm putting you on stuff.
Yeah,
this whole courting vibe is a whole different.
So it is.
It's different.
People don't even court no more. Let's just talk about that.
They sure don't.
Courting days is over. I don't know.
It's not over for me. I love the courting.
Yeah. You still believe
I am. Like, but I'm honest. Like, I'm actually more friends with Capricorn, like actual genuine friends, because they have like a serious streak. I'm a Virgo. I have a very blunt streak.
My son, everybody close to me are Virgos.
Baptist thing up on that.
I love Virgos.
We say whatever we're thinking with a straight face.
Period.
And like, you know, we're not being mean about it. I mean, I understand how maybe you might have felt about this. August 31st.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
My son, September 15th.
So it's like, you know, like you got to think we're probably the worst to argue with, because I'm going to say what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
but we understand each other.
And like, if you're the person that's still like emotionally yelling, I'm like, okay, but I'm just telling you what I said, and that's what I meant. Okay.
Are you finished?
Like,
that's me.
I'm not going to indulge in this.
And then I'm going to give you that look like, we finished? We good?
Y'all are really, really non-confrontational.
It could seem rude because we're not confrontational. We said what we needed to say, and we're not going to keep this fight going.
At all.
And you know what? That's why we don't vibe with. A lot of people say, like, if you look at the astrology sign, they always say Capricorn, no heart at all, nonchalant. Like because we don't. I can give you the straight face, and I would not care. You can sit there and be arguing and doing all that, honey. I would shut down completely. I would become the most nonchalant person ever. My cutthroat game is very good.
I'm telling you, and then like it's worse. Whenever I had to break up with somebody, and it was like, and they're crying, I'm like, I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be okay.
This is like my soft voice apparently, but it don't sound really soft at all. I'm like, I know, yeah.
We kind of inadvertently got into your love life.
Okay.
You all love and hips too, but we always.
So we're gonna jump into the love.
Yeah. So obviously you are single right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not looking to date right now.
Oh, I'm dating. I'm definitely.
Oh, so you're
dating. You heard that? He's dating.
You're dating, but you're not courting.
He's not exclusive.
No, because I believe dating is more than one date. It could last a long time. I believe in having someone that you want to really know everything about, and because I know I'm a flawed person, I'm a really flawed person. I'm blunt about it when I start talking to someone. Like I'm pretty flawed, and I have the capability of possibly hurting you, and so I don't want to lie about anything. So for that reason, it might take you a long time.
Virgo, I've heard say that they flawed.
Yeah,
most of y'all seem like y'all are flawless.
We are when it comes to what we know, though. Like for me, I know like when it comes to the love thing, I have a lot of mistakes, which is because I overthink everything. Virgos, we overthink.
Very analytical, yes.
Everything, like it's so logical. It's like less emotion, more logical.
Obviously, I have experience with you.
Right, because she's an Aries. Let me tell you. Woo, Lord.
So, but we're dating. I'm telling you, like, I mean, if I'm dating someone specifically, you would know that. Like, even if I don't say it, because I'm a private person. I'm a very private person. Mm-hmm. If I'm dating the person I think is right, or if I'm messing with somebody that's right, you just have to watch. I don't have to say it at all. Mm-hmm. If you really pay attention, you would know who I'm messing with. If you was at these shows, you would know who I'm messing with. If you like, you see somebody that is around or in their position, they just kind of chilling.
Okay.
They don't really care about all the attention. They chilling, but they always here to support you. You keep seeing the same person.
Mm-hmm.
You see that. You don't gotta like, but a lot of girls they choose not to see that. You gotta think like
they don't care.
They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to see that.
They don't want to see it. They're gonna like, oh.
But if you know that's my little boo thing, you wouldn't know that's my boo thing without me showing it at all, because you're not gonna see anything public.
Yeah, they not. Yeah, they definitely not.
So I'm gonna always say no. Like, you single? Yes.
So let me ask. So by you dating in Atlanta, like a lot of these women are thrown off and crazy. So how do you like? I know some of these women have got like out of pocket. Like, how do you handle those ones that be really like doing the most?
My last relationship was like that.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever dealt with something like that, like where they don't see a lot of females' problems sometimes. Like, they don't want to leave when it's like things are going on. Be like, I need you to leave. They like, it's like you're almost trying to ask for confrontation almost. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, luckily I was mentally prepped for that, because hanging around Jock and stuff like that. They talk to you a lot.
Jock knows, because he done deal with a lot of drama. We know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jock and his beautiful wife.
Yeah, so it's like, when you see, like, that was the first time I dealt with someone that was, like, more aggressive. I don't know what, like, the December sign is, like that
she's a Sagittarius?
Around the Christmas season.
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay, but, like, I don't know. She was just a garbage one, I guess, because
her birthday was around Christmas?
It was, like, the early December.
See, that's a Sagittarius.
December is
Sagittarius, yeah.
Okay, but like, confrontational.
Very combative. My brother just had one of those.
Like, and if you want to like touch and grab and stuff like that, that ain't my thing either. So it's like, and I'm so nonchalant about everything. I'm like, whatever about a lot of stuff, especially the hyper it gets, the lower I get. Mm-hmm. When I used to date this older, because I was in a relationship with an older woman. Mm-hmm. And, one thing I do love being with an older woman, they're smart enough to understand you. They can figure you out. And she always used to say, whenever we argue, when I go high, you go low. Like, she always said, like, and she knows, like, she reads your personality. And that's really me. So when things are hype, I'm like,
Oh shit! I almost
Really? I don't like the conversation.
So we're not standing on tables and we're not taking bottles and we're not turning.
Not on no argument or conversation. I don't like it. Like
I don't either.
Ain't my thing.
I don't like it either.
So I go low. Like, so you doing all this extra stuff
because once you do get there, it's over.
Right when we finally get there, it's like a snapper moment.
I see red.
That's why y'all got to have the right balance of person that y'all with.
Absolutely.
Most of the time, that silence will drive somebody to go higher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you listening to me? Do you understand the word that's coming out of my mouth? I can already tell you what it is.
And me and the older woman I was with, because she was in the industry, she's been in the industry, you know. Like, me and her are great friends now. Mm-hmm. But, like, she always says that. Even when I talk to her about when I'm relationships with men, she's like, well, you know how you are. Mm-hmm. If they're going hard and yelling, you're not. And you're going to be quiet. And it's going to be very irritating. Like, it's like,
that's crazy.
I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Well, thanks
so,
for sharing with
I
us.
know. Just thanks for showing any love and all that and understanding and being real transparent. We love guests that's very transparent. Like, it's an open book. They be like, you can ask me anything. See, I like them kind of guests.
Yeah.
The ones that we got to like tiptoe on, I be like,
we don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Now, you don't got to tiptoe with me.
So we're gonna tell everybody, like, tell your fans about, you know, how to find you, how to follow you, what you got going on.
What's coming up?
All right, so that song "Honey," that's on a song album called Pink. It's an EP that's out right now. It's called Pink, obviously. Pretty Rico Bands with a Z. The cover is funny as hell because it's like it's a room. You see like strippers and probably throwing money or something. That was not supposed to be the cover, but it was just really happening in real life in my house. Like, and I was leaving the club. The club was there.
Yeah, tell the story. We like, okay.
I was leaving the club. I was on the story. I had a bunch of money in my hand. And my homegirl was like, hey, do you need some dancers? I was like, I don't know. The club's dead right now. Let me ask my boys. I was like, y'all want some dancers tonight or something? Because they're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm about to tell them to come to the house. So girls came to the house. And people were like just in my room and throwing money and stuff. And I just thought it looked so cool. I put my phone on the ground and I put the timer on. I went and heard and ran and started throwing money, and that was the cover.
Oh, wow.
So you pretty much right? Freestyle everything then, huh? We just got that vision, like, ain't nothing playing. We just going to freestyle everything.
Oh, that's how
and it works.
No,
right.
That's how for everything. Even when, like, I don't like plans, like, when it comes to, like.
Either.
No, we got to, like, if you really.
It's that spontaneous.
As a female, if you're trying to get me, you're not going to get me on plans. You're going to get me on, like,
tell me
spontaneity.
The time. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I drive me up.
Because I do that. I mean, you're gonna get me on that all break. Because I'm spontaneous like that if I'm messing with you.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Even if I'm like, okay, on my thought stuff, like, all right, we outside and I'm like single, you're still not gonna get me unless it's like real time.
Yeah.
If you lose that moment by tomorrow, I'm gonna kind of just be
gone with the wind.
So we planning for this new music. So when is it gonna be coming?
All right, so KTB Knocking the Boots with Ray Lavin. That's probably gonna be the first one out the gate in a couple of weeks.
We got a call. Let's see.
Love and Hips TV.
Love and Hips TV. This is Monica calling in regarding the question that y'all asked.
Okay. Hey, Monica.
Yes. I'm an old friend of Kim Park. And so anyway, to answer the question, what was it? Did we feel like one
got away? Right.
In all honesty, I do not feel like one got away. When I look at my exes and I see how their lives are panning out, I actually honestly believe that I'm the one that got away. And I'm perfectly okay with that.
I know that's right, girl. You the prize.
In my honest opinion, I choose bad, so I chose to start staying alone until I could correct why I was choosing bad.
Okay.
That's true.
So you out here in this dating world now?
You in the streets. We outside. As Rico said, we outside.
We outside.
No, y'all outside.
Yes. Well, I'm in the streets when I can be. Yes, I'm definitely living my life.
All right.
What you say? You said you living your best life?
I'm living my best life, and I'm in the streets when I can be. Responsibilities take over my life, but, you know, when I can make it, I'm there.
Well, keep on being fabulous.
That's right. Thank you for calling, Monica. Thank you for the support.
Yes. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all looking good. I'm so proud of you, Kim. I don't know the other lady, but I'm getting to know her via Love and Hips, and I'm loving the show.
Well,
thank you, boo.
All right, ladies.
Bye.
That's right. Don't be afraid to bust it open. But yeah, like the KCB with Ray.
Okay.
That's the duo song that's coming out. But I'm also dropping a song called Private Room first as well. So that's kind of around the same time.
Yeah, Private Room.
Private Room, I took Musiq Soulchild, Just Friends, and I wrote a love song to a stripper. With that saying.
To a stripper.
But I wrote it about being in a strip club, wanting to get to the private room with a specific, and it turns into a whole bounce beat ass shit. It
I can't wait to see this. Yeah, because I'm thinking, Musiq Soulchild, stripper, bounce beat. Yeah.
Because even when we reached out, we're talking to Music's manager, because you don't know how to describe it. You're like, so we turned.
Yeah, because everything about him is very soul central.
Yeah. So we turned Sunny, the Just Friends record, into a strip club song, and they was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, what?
So they sent it over. You saw back all the fire, and we're like, oh my god, like how'd you turn this? And they're like, yeah. So I think Musiq might actually be in the video too. That's gonna be dope. But yeah,
it's definitely
both of those are gonna be the ones, because whatever me and Ray's working on, I just want to let that matriculate how it go.
That's right, and I can't wait to drop it. I can't wait to share it.
And then for me, I know I still had the project I was still working on. So my next project is called Prettier. That's the name of my next project.
Prettier.
Yeah.
Okay, Prettier. Well, y'all heard it. It's called Prettier.
So tell everybody how we can continue to follow you and keep up with everything that you got going on.
Yeah, Pretty Rico Bands, and that's the beautiful part. Anywhere you type that in, that's everything. Pretty Rico Bands. You got another call? Let's do it.
All right, we got another call. Let's go.
Love and Hips TV.
Hey, ladies.
Hi, Charlie.
How y'all doing?
We're great.
Great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
Hey, look here. I just want to do a few shout-outs, and then I'm off the air.
Okay.
So, first of all, I just want to thank you, Pretty Rico Bands, coming on the show. Dope interview.
Yes.
And I want to do a shout-out to all the Proms and Guns 2022.
Okay. Proms and Guns.
Proms and Guns.
All right, Proms and Guns. I don't know how that happened.
Proms and Guns. Right. And then, of course, next week we won't be here, but I wanted to give a shout-out to all the mothers, around the world. You're truly loved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And also, I want to tell you about our next guest.
All right.
It's all about politics.
Okay.
So we're going to have Valencia Stovall, and she's going to be running for Congress.
All right.
Okay.
So
let me get my corporate suit together. Yeah, let me get my corporate suit together. That's right up our alley right there.
Charlie out.
All right,
Charlie. Bye, Charlie. So y'all heard it. We finna get politics on the next show. Y'all get ready.
Yeah, next time I come here, it's gonna be me and Ray together. We gotta make that one happen.
Coming back.
We dropped that record. We gotta come back together.
Ray, you hear us? Yeah, you performing, Ray.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
I love your spirit, and we can honestly, I love to talk to people that you can tell that they love doing what they do. So keep on being great.
And we're definitely gonna support. And I'm gonna be in your DM. And we coming to the video.
We're gonna be at the video.
Come on.
I'm coming.
Come on.
I'm ready.
I'm like, he gonna be the one with us.
Let me go find me a cute outfit.
I gotta get in the gym because I'm skinny as hell.
To do what?
He walking in with a shirt on probably.
Right? That's how he walk in the room. Ray command the room when he walk in.
You just now get to know, but we family already. So since we family, what do you want to be called? Because you and all your names and everything.
I'm gonna call you Bands. Bands.
Whatever your mother calls you.
Bands.
I'm so used to everything. Whether you call me Rico, Stefan, Bands.
I'm like, what's up, Bands?
Well, thank you for coming on, and it's been a great show.
It has. You have been a blessing, and you have actually made me smile. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, it's always a blessing.
Happy Mother's Day next weekend.
Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And Happy Mother's Day, Anna.
Mother's Day, y'all.
We look forward to 2 weeks later. Bye, y'all.
See you later.
Animalistic for attraction. What else could it be? Said your vision isn't hazy. Then who do you see?